Hi everyone, it's me, Jolanda Lamont, and we're here for another episode of Life and Cookies, where we teach you how to handle life situations one bite at a time. Today, as always, I'm here with my bestie, Olivia.
Hello.
And today's episode is going to focus on how we met. So, Olivia, take it away.
So, I am Olivia Brothers, and I am Jolanda's best friend. We've been friends since we were 15 years old. How we met was with a group called Top Teens of America, and we were in two separate chapters. She was in the chapter in Chicago where she lived, and I was in the chapter in North Shore where I lived up north of Chicago.
Near the Wisconsin border.
Very near the Wisconsin border. So we actually were at a dance that I was invited to by one of the boys who were in Jolanda's chapter, and I met her cousin, and then I met her. I was kind of iffy about her because she was really quiet and bougie, and I really thought that she was
she thought I
really
was bougie and stuck up.
So
which
I
is not
really,
further from the truth.
So I really became friends with her cousin. And so I would hang out with her cousin during that time when we were at the dance. And then like maybe a couple of days later, the next weekend, we went miniature golfing. So it was Jolanda, her cousin, our boyfriends or significant others at the time. And we went, and I noticed that, you know, she was a little bit more lively playing miniature golf. And so I ended up just saying, okay, I can hang out with her. So we hung out, but most of the time when we hung out, it was always because of her cousin. It was never us having a one-on-one relationship. So, you know, we both went to different schools. We went to two different colleges. She was down south. I was out east. And so we really didn't have time to really talk to each other. Then one day, fast forward, she invites me to be in her wedding.
We're going to pause it. Because, no, not.
Okay.
We're going to pause the story because Olivia is fast forwarding 11 years. And she's only been talking 2.5 minutes. Yes, we met at a Top Teens function. And Olivia's the only one who remembered that initial meeting because from my recollection, she was just always there. I don't know where she came from. I don't know how she got there, but one day she was there. Also, she is glossing over the fact that she said she thought I was bougie. She did not like me. However, I didn't know this until maybe a month ago. That when we met, she didn't like me because she thought I was bougie and sedity. And then she's also glossing over the fact that she's from the North Shore and that she thought that she was coming to the hood because we lived in Chicago. So
specifically the South Side.
See, really...
Not Chicago.
Okay, you know what, people?
Because of my family, where some of my family members live.
I'm going to say this. If you don't know, do not assume. Anywho.
Definitely don't assume.
So when she got there, and this is all Olivia revelation she told me, so I feel okay to share. The bouginess that she was perceiving in me was more of a reflection of who she thought she was. And she came and was like, oh my God, these people are just like us. So, you know, I guess we must be bougie. So anyway, we'll let her fast forward, and I'll come back a little later.
So from that, thank you, Jolanda.
You're welcome.
We're going to fast forward to our senior year / graduation year from college. And Jolanda is now engaged to be married. And she sends all of us a letter because there was no email back then.
They had email. We just didn't have email addresses.
Thank you. There was no email to him. There was no cell phones.
So
there was only the pagers, which I didn't have.
I didn't have a pager.
So
because pagers were for drug dealers and doctors.
Yep, that was it. So, God, we're dating ourselves. Oh God, back to the program. But she sent us a letter to say that she wanted us to be in her wedding. So I got this letter and I was like, she asked me, wants me to be in her wedding?
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I'm surprised. I didn't think we were friends like that.
See,
I thought she was only picking Eric.
We had a really tight circle. And it was myself, her, Olivia, my cousin Carmen, and then my friend that I introduced to the circle. Her name is Erica. I knew her from high school.
So I only thought it was going to be those three because I didn't think we were that close.
But I did because I'm silly. Go ahead.
She's not silly. But anyway, during that time of her getting ready, prepping, and things like that, we had a lot of conversations. We had a lot of things to talk about. We talked about college and, dating and all of those different things, and ended up finding out we had a lot more in common than what I thought. So I was like, wow, she's a really cool person. So we should be friends. Not just the surface friends that I thought we were.
Yeah, the fake friends that I was to Olivia.
And so, fast forward, the last month before she got married, it was just very tense. I was going through some things. I was able to lean on her going through those things. I was about to get a new job. I was trying to move out of my house. It was just crazy. So we get to the wedding, and I realized that this girl is really leaving, getting married, and leaving us forever is what I thought in my mind. Because when people get married, you never see them again. So she was walking down the stairs on the way out in her white dress, and he had on his military suit, and they look like Barbie and Ken, the black version, of course. And they're coming down the stairs, and I start bawling. I'm like, oh my God. Now, mind you, I did have 2 drinks, but I started bawling inconsolably, like the ugly, crazy cry, snot coming out the nose type cry. And I'm like, why in the hell is wrong? What's wrong with me? Then I start screaming, she's never coming back. Oh, he's taking her. She's never coming back. And so she goes out to the limo, gets in the limo, and I'm done. I'm on the floor. Everyone's like, oh my God, what happened? I'm just crying. It was ridiculous. So that's when I knew Jolanda was going to be my friend to the end. So Jolanda will tell you her version.
Well, my version is not that long because we've already completed half the podcast. But no, I'm really kind of being a butt. She really did hit all the points. I really thought we were friends in the first place once we started talking. On our introduction day, my cousin spent more time with her boyfriend than with me, and I knew, I didn't know a whole lot of the kids there, even though I was part of the group. We had, a big mixture. So I talked to Olivia because she reminded me of myself. She was quiet, and she was surveying the crowd.
Very quiet.
So I thought that, hey, we got to have some things in common, and I thought we had a good match as a friendship. Then we went to putt-putt. It was miniature golf and go-karting and all of those things. And teenage boys, they were trying to impress everyone driving like they have no sense. And Olivia and I were slowly going around the course, very carefully. So that was another bonding ritual between us. Then, for a person she doesn't like, she invited me to her graduation party. So I'm like, oh my God, this is really my friend. We go to the graduation party, have a great time, and it was just really a good time. And I'm not going to go into all of the details because I don't want to get people in trouble because we are all still afraid of our parents, boys and girls included.
For sure.
But during the evening, we had underage drinking in the park, running over another person's foot in the Burger King parking lot, public urination in front of someone's picture window. I know that sounds crazy. It was really not that bad. It was pitch black outside. And it was boys, so if you can picture that, a little different. And then the night ended with me, the unlicensed, I did have a permit, with me, the unlicensed driver, driving from Zion, Illinois back to the city of Chicago, which is about a 65 to 70 mile drive, in my cousin's boyfriend's mother's new car. I had to be designated driver because I was afraid to drink, and he was drunk. So, again, really condensed. But Olivia did a great job of explaining everything. But that was the beginning of a great and crazy ride of a friendship through many ups and downs and rounds. We're now at the point where we both have 2 kids. My baby is on her way to college. Her eldest is in his senior year. So we have been with each other through thick and thin, and we're really looking forward to sharing that with everybody. You know, people always say women can't get along, and we're living proof. Yeah, you really can.
Especially black women.
Yeah, we won't go there, but yeah. So we're not all angry and mean and hateful and distrusting. You know, really everyone. We have a big heart, and just looking forward to sharing that and learning some things about ourselves as well as people in the community, because we want to make this an open forum. So, Olivia, you were saying about the website once we get it all together.
So, we will be having a YouTube channel. It will be called Life of in Cookies. And we will also have social media, which all will be under the same name. We will be posting that in the description of the podcast, so that once you are finished listening, you can click on and follow us on social media, and also follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then also be able to email any questions or comments that you have to us to, again, lifeandcookies@gmail.com.
And also, we're always open to topics. So if it's anything you want to learn about or ask us questions, I mean, if it's something we don't want to share, all we can say is no, but don't know till you ask.
All right, you guys. So it was great talking to you guys and sharing a little bit about ourselves. We can't wait to talk to you guys again.
We
won't see you, but talking to you guys again. We are so silly, so I'm going to let you know you're going to laugh at us probably most of the time, but you will learn a little bit and learn that we are pretty deep into our friendship. We actually have done a lot of crying together, fighting, and more so of laughing and loving each other.
Yeah.
So we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.